Today I'm filming a vegan video where I'm just going to explain something about saving animals and stuff like that, because I'm a strong believer in actually saving life forms and making sure that creatures on this planet are safe. I'm going to be talking and discussing with you a little bit, or a lot, that I wrote about saving animals and stuff like that, and these are particularly about farm animals. So yes, I hope that this video is educational for you. How can you live unafraid of the world when another is suffering because of the world? How can you feel joy when a soul feels pain? We are living, we feel empathy and sympathy, but what do these emotions even mean if we can be aware of another's suffering but do nothing about it? Opinions and judgment cloud us from the truth, so we have to awaken our hearts to reality if we wish to save our whole lives. Witnessing the happiness of another soul is achieving the joy that life created us to feel. People eat meat because eating meat is a tradition, and because of that, people think eating meat is okay. This is the way we've grown up and been taught our whole lives. Just because it's a tradition doesn't make it morally right to eat meat. I will give you a perfectly good example as to why this is true. 200 years ago, slavery was a tradition, but now we've evolved so much that we realize that slavery is wrong. But people back then had no idea that it was wrong because it was taught to them. The same way as eating meat is taught to be okay to us, but in reality it is wrong, because eating meat involves the harm of another living soul. If you think that eating meat is only your choice and is your own decision, you're forgetting about the animal that has to go through excruciating pain just to be a meal on your plate. And it's because you've been too lazy to look into the proper ways of getting nutrition and getting protein that isn't from an animal. Where do you think animals get their protein from? As a vegan, I get tons of protein in my diet. And as a vegetarian, you can get so much protein in your diet. Eating meat is just like slavery. It's so easy to get tons of protein in your diet. You just need to research about the right foods that you can eat to actually get that protein, and then you don't have to worry about eating meat. Just because you weren't the one who had to hurt the animal doesn't mean that you weren't the one who contributed to the animal's pain. By buying that food, you are contributing to murder. And how horrible is that, to hear that you could be someone who contributes to the suffering of another living being? Every time you buy meat, you are contributing to someone physically abusing another animal. The only difference is your perspective and your opinion. Love animals as you would love your child, your parents, because they all have the same consciousness. And because we all come from the same conscious life that creates life. Just because you see a dog or a cat as a pet and you don't see a pig, chicken or cow as a pet does not mean that they're not the same. It is basically exactly the same as eating your cat or your dog, but you don't realize it just because you see them as different. They are the same conscious living beings inside their bodies. Just because you've been taught to see one living being as a pet and another living being as food doesn't make it morally right at all. Meat eaters are eating once living corpses. I love my family, I love my pets, I love the world way too much to do that to them, to eat meat. Industries lie to you and try to make it seem innocent. Free range is a lie and just as cruel as it always was. And humane meat, which there is no such thing as humane meat, because how can slaughtering an animal be humane? You can never end another soul's life humanely. It's not right. There is no humane way to steal another animal's life, which is just as conscious as we are. A 5-year-old would naturally not eat a pig or want to eat a pig. If they saw a pig, they would find the pig cute, or they would love the pig. They would not actually want to eat the pig or make it food. It is proof that it's not in our instincts to eat the pig if the child doesn't want to eat the living animal when they see it alive. It's not in our instincts to see that as food. We would think the child is insane if that child started to try and slaughter the pig or hurt the pig. That we would think that person is like a demon child. If you put a dog and a pig in front of a 5-year-old child, the child would want to play with the pig and the dog. The child wouldn't want to hurt the animal. It's not in our instincts to eat meat. If a child doesn't want to do it, then it's never been in our instincts. If you told that child that you were going to slaughter that pig to eat it, do you know how disgusted that child would be at you? Just think about how disgusted that child would be. If you think about it truly, then do you really think that child would be happy with you if you were going to destroy the loving animal that they see as a pet as much as a dog? The pig and the dog would both react lovingly to the child, which shows and proves that they both deserve safety just as much as the child and just as much as we do, which shows that they're living souls if the pig acts kindly to the child. If you put a baby cow and vegetables in a baby's cot, the baby would play with the cow and eat the vegetables. This is our nature, but the way people have grown up have changed this. It is natural for us to love animals and eat good foods like vegetables. Let the child pick what they want to eat. If I had known the truth from a child, I would have never eaten meat. It makes me so sad that I've even ever eaten meat. I wish I never ate meat and I wish my soul was clean. At least let people make their own decisions about what food that they want to eat instead of forcing them to eat meat without making them knowledgeable about how that meat is created. Meat eaters preach to vegans saying that they should allow them to make their own decisions about what they want to eat and stuff, but why don't you educate children and let them know about what meat they're eating and let them make their own decisions, because they don't get to make their own decisions from a young age. I feel like if everyone became vegan, there would be a lot less illnesses and the NHS would save a lot of money. All cow's milk has traces of pus and blood in it because of how brutal the way they used to milk those cows. Also, eggs is chicken, period. So that was basically my video explaining why you shouldn't eat meat, and I hope that this influenced some of you to change your ways and maybe help animals more and think about how you can save animals more, because I'm on the team of saving animals and I agree with Greenpeace because they want to stop slaughterhouses from being around. So I really love Greenpeace. I would vote for Greenpeace all the time for the elections just because I really want animals to stop being slaughtered. And yeah, this was my video basically explaining some of the things that I had to say about animals. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give me a thumbs up because it helps me out a lot. And also remember to subscribe for weekly videos every single Thursday because I upload every single week. And click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified every single time I upload a YouTube video. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry to all those meat eaters out there that are gonna literally hate me for this video. But I don't care. I actually support veganism so much that I just am gonna make this video and just make it a reality. I love you guys so much. Even if you eat meat, I love you. I don't judge you if you eat meat. I'm just saying all these facts because I really want you to stop eating meat. I still love you as people. Meat eaters, I still love you as a human being. I love you just as much as I love the animal. But I'm just saying that I just really want you to stop eating meat for your health so that you don't get diseases, because I care about your health more than the people who make that meat that don't care about your health. And I actually love you guys so much. I love everyone so much. Vegetarian, meat eater, I still love you. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!